Yes, sir. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. What's going on, everybody? I had to make a quick pause. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I had a little technical difficulties. Yo, what's up? Dollar, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on? Still having problems with my other phone, man. I don't even know what the heck is going on, man. Hey, TD, what up, man? Hey, man, the car show today was crazy. Hey, Joe Brown, what up? Red with the 20s, what up? I don't know what's going on with the other phone, man. It still won't let me do it. I got to figure that out. Might have to update it or something. But yeah, we got 5 people and one thumbs up. What's up? I was at the auto show again today, guys. See my media badge? Yes, sir. Hey, listen, I went Thursday for media day, went right back Friday, took Saturday off, went back today, and guys, I will be back tomorrow for the rollout. The rollout gonna be stupid. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Y'all will get that video Wednesday. The rollout when them cars start up, man, it's gonna be something. Yeah, TD. I went back. This will be my 4th time tomorrow. Because Rex is actually sick. So his mom was in the booth by herself. Guys, I got there at 10:30 this morning. I just got home at 7:30. So I stayed in the booth helping her all day. Yeah, letting folks in, keeping folks out. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. But it's crazy, man. The rollout gonna be ridiculous. Hey, you guys remember that LFA that's in my video? I got some more info. I met the guy that owns it today. That's a 2012. That's when they made them. They only made 500 of them, okay? It's only 180 of the 500 in the States right now. That red one that's in my video is a 2012. It's one of 500 total, but 180 that's in the States. That car has 7,500 miles on it. Yeah. And that sucker is $1.2 million. So you have $1.2 million just sitting in Rex's booth, man. And then the KLM that's next to it is like 850,000. So they had a bunch. Hey, Angela. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and also his name is Jim. He has a custom Ferrari. So we exchanged numbers. He lives in Wisconsin. So he told me one day this summer he gonna hit me up and me and Junior gonna make a road trip and make a whole day. He got 5 cars. He say when we come out, he wants us to detail all 5. So that's gonna be I'm filming that. That's gonna be crazy. I want to see this Ferrari. He also has a Porsche Panamera Executive Turbo. He told me that too. So we was talking, man. It was I never got a chance to meet him when I filmed the car the first time. So man, that's crazy. Never know who you gonna meet, man. Craziness, man. So yeah, I got home at 7:30. It only took me 20 minutes to get from McCormick Place to my house. It's a LFA. I'm true story. I saw the LFA back in 2012 at the auto show at McCormick Place that's back in the day when all the manufacturers there, Lexus, Toyota, Benz, BMW, Audi, all of them, that's from back. That car is a 2012. Like I said, they only made 500 of them. Yep, 7,500 miles, man. Learn something new every day, man. Real cool dude, too, man. Yep. Hey man, those cars were like, I don't know how much they were back in the day, 350-ish. Yeah, that one 1.2 mil. And you don't see them. That's only the second one I've ever seen, guys. The second one I've ever seen in my life. I told you, 2012 when he first came out. I gotta see, can I find that picture? I don't know if I still got it, but I took a picture of it at the auto show in 2012. You know how long ago that was? But yeah, yeah. There, people that got them, they don't drive them. They don't bring them out. Hey, Kenneth Hudson, what's happening? You know they don't bring them out, guys. They don't bring them out. Some young guys that was there, they showed me a picture one that they saw out in the suburbs. But yeah, like I say, second one I ever seen in my life. You know, you hear about them, but you don't see them. So, yeah. But the rollout tomorrow gonna be stupid. I filmed the rollout 2 years ago. If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see it. All the cars from the the supercar gallery, all of them. Yeah. But yeah, check this out. Tomorrow gonna be crazy. I want to see that KLM start up. I want to hear that Lexus start up. Some of them other cars that's in the other booth next door. Yeah, y'all see my post? That Han signed my buddy's car. Craziness, man. It went viral on Instagram. I got like 12, 13,000 views. I don't know how many it did on Facebook. It did like 1,300 on TikTok, but it's at, I think, 13,000 on yeah. But man, you get a chance to film some stuff sometime, man. You know what I'm saying? It got 60. I put a short on YouTube. It got 66 views. But Instagram, that sucker went viral. Oh my. Let me tell you how many views it got. Right now it's at almost at 12,000 views. You never know when you put up a video what it's gonna do, man. Yep. I got a short. I got a video of the LFA 2 that I probably post. I don't know. I'm posted on my Instagram first though. And then I might put it on TikTok too. That's a rare car. That car is very rare. So I just shot that today. I haven't did nothing with it yet because the Wi-Fi inside of McCormick Place is horrible. You hear me? Horrible. So I couldn't upload it while I was there. But I'll do it maybe tomorrow or something. But man, a lot of stuff was going on today, man. But like I said, Rex is sick. Rex been sick since Friday. So his mom was holding down the the space. So I just went and hung out, with her today and give her a little hand so she could, get a break, go get something to eat and all that stuff. So and then the other guys was there from RWB guys. They were there too today. So, she had plenty of help, but like I said, I wasn't doing nothing today. So I said, let me go hang out, help out a little bit and stuff. So that's what you do, man, So it was cool. It was cool. But tomorrow, it's going to be crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to get there probably about 6 o'clock because it closes at 8. And then at 8 o'clock, all them bad suckers gonna start up. I'm gonna be there to get them. I will definitely be there to get them. So that's gonna be a fun little video. I don't even know how long is the video gonna be, man. But yep. So like I said, I went Thursday, Friday, Sunday. and then I'm going back to Monday. Like I say, every time I come in the door, I just go up to the media room and get one of these right here. That when you get a media pass for that, it's good for the whole duration of the show. All you have to do is go up to the media room, tell them your name, and then they'll give you. I got two of these now. They the same color, but I thought they changed. Oh no, they didn't. They changed. One day they were red because I got one, and then the other one I got was exactly like this one. So yeah, it's kind of cool though. Just go up there and get you a badge and go on about your business. So I'm gonna take it off later on tonight when I get off of here. But yep, yep. It was packed too, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it was like what, 50, almost 60 degrees today. People, guys, let me tell you something. People was in that bug in shorts, man. Shorts and sandals. Are you kidding me? Seriously. A bunch of folks. Shorts and sandals, man, in freaking February. Are you kidding me? I don't know, man. As soon as it start getting warm, folks start coming out the woodwork, man. We was all talking about that, man. It wasn't that warm out there. Yep, yep, yep. So crazy. But the all the booths, man, that like the lowriders and then the JDM cars and then Rex's booth, we got a lot of traction, man. New car, like I say, new cars are nice, man, but who want, you know, all them cars are expensive. Even all a Prius 40 grand. Really? But Supercar Gallery, those are new cars. And it's not the same since Perillo sold it, TD. They ain't let nobody in that bad boy, man. I got my video inside and out, so I don't care what nobody else do. Catfish gonna get his. I'm gonna get mine. Y'all know. I'm gonna get mine. By hook or crook, I'm gonna get mine. I got mine, man. So it don't matter. But it's all good. But like I said, I finally got to see a Temerario. That car bad. That's a nice car. Hey, what's up, Lefty? I'm gonna get my footage, man. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. It's about hook or crook, man. And like I told y'all listen, like I told y'all, Media Day, the supercar gallery still didn't let nobody in on Media Day. Because Media Day wasn't nothing there but the media, people that had media passes. And they didn't let nobody in because I didn't shoot my video until Friday, the inside. Yeah, yeah, but like I said in the video, y'all remember, Joe Perillo had to sell Bentley Gold Coast and the one in Downers Grove. Bad business practice, so Ferrari made him sell it. I said that in the video. If y'all watched the video, y'all heard me say that. So Phil's group bought those two dealerships. He still got, Mr. Perillo got all the rest of his dealership. He got a bunch of dealerships, but those two had to give them up. So, like I said, usually a lot of people get in because y'all know last year, me, CJ, and the whole gang was up in that bad boy. Y'all remember? Not this year. I guess the Fields group ain't like, when Joe Perillo had it. But it's okay. I still got in there and got my footage. Y'all got two angles of it. Y'all got a outside walk around angle and an inside the what do you call it? Inside the barriers or whatever. Y'all got hey Taurus, what's up? So there you go. I'm gonna get mine by hook or crook, but closed mouths don't get fed though. So I asked the guy that was sitting there, and he let me in. You know, and media day, they didn't let nobody in because Thursday was media day. They ain't let nobody in that particular part. Nope. But it's all right. I ain't worried about it. I got mine. But the rollout gonna be the rollout. Yep. The show is over tomorrow at 8. And then after that, everybody start rolling out. Y'all know how the tuna gallery will be when everybody roll out. Y'all know. Y'all know how it be. So this gonna be, I get to shoot some stuff. Cause when I'm in my car rolling out of the tuna gallery, I had to catch myself in everybody else's video. But I'm gonna get some stuff. I can't wait for that KLM to start up, or KTM, whatever that is. I can't wait to hear that LFA start up. And it's a couple other cars that's there. I can't wait to hear them suckers start up, boy. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow. So it's gonna be a late night. Cause like I said, they rolling out at 8. And you know everybody gonna be trying to get the you know what about it there. So we'll see. I'm shooting that tomorrow. So y'all gonna see that probably Wednesday. I'm gonna drop the short on the LFA Monday probably. Probably tomorrow. So because last week y'all got a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Y'all might get a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week too. So, you know. No telling. But that LFA is a very sought after car. And like I said, I only seen 2 in my life. 2012 and then 2026. That's crazy. That much time in between. You don't see them. They're unicorns. And people that got them don't bring them out. I heard there's one out in the suburbs that the guy brings out every once in a while. But this guy, he lives in Wisconsin. So, like I say, he got 5 other cars. So he said he got to start driving it more though. But he actually had it transported to, to the Chicago Auto Show. He didn't drive it. He had to transport it. So it's gonna get transported back to Wisconsin. So, hey, I can't wait for tomorrow. That's gonna be a good little video, man. Good little video to shoot. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet. Y'all know me, how I do. But I mean, like TD said, that was a good spot to be in. A good spot to be in, man. Chi-Town Alley was nice. You had lowriders, JDMs, and then you had Chicago Exotic Car Group, Rex's little spot. He has some nice pieces. Y'all seen him? He has some nice pieces in there. Had all the RWBs. There's 3 of them. Had all them in there. Had a Storado in there. So we had a rough Porsche in there. That's probably a couple of $1 million car. Then it had that Mercedes. Only 180 of them made. Or 80 of them made. That's a bad boy too. So, he had some nice stuff in there. He always do. But yeah, man, so hung out all day. Got up early and I got there probably about 10. It opened at 10. There was a lot of people there. I got there about 10. I want to say about 10:30. And I got home at 7:30. So got food in there high, man. A Pepsi in the bottle, $4. That's crazy. I only bought one because I needed something to drink, man. But ain't that crazy? Slice of pizza, $10. Hey, man, you gonna buy a whole pizza for $10. I ain't eat none of their food. Y'all know what I ate on the way there. If y'all know me, y'all know my my whenever I go to a show, my meal be on the way. Y'all know that's I stopped and got my pre-show meal like I always do. When I know I'm gonna be there all day, I gotta put something in my stomach. But I can't uh justify spending $10 for one slice of that's crazy. I ain't gonna do it. Not going to do it. But I had to give me something to drink. And all the machines, so bad guys. All the pop machines are credit card only. You can't put money in none of them. Ain't that crazy? I guess that's what the world is coming to now, man. Everything is card. Card this, card that. I don't know. I ain't one of them people. Y'all know I'm an OG, man. I ain't. Still, for me, cash is king. He got all the cars was quality, man. But there's people asking me where my car was, man. I had about 10 different people ask me how come my car wasn't in there. Nobody asked me. One of these days, maybe. And if I don't care. My car get, man, old girl get so much love and stuff. It's so many shows. Like I say, guys, y'all gonna see this summer. I got a bunch of stuff coming up. We got the Tuna Galleria. We got the Father's Day show. And then we got I'm going to tell y'all, this show is in May. And my car was actually the first car entered in this particular show. I ain't worried about nothing. Let's see. I'll tell you what it is. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, here we go. Um, um, this show gonna be bad. GLI charity show. Yep, my car was the first car entered, and I'll show you on their website. Let me see. Uh, yeah. Let's see. Glenview Luxury Import Exotic Car Festival. It's I'll tell you what's the date. The date is May 17th of this year. Yours truly was the first car accepted into the show. Old girl, yeah. Trust and I couldn't believe it. I put it in on a goof, man. It's gonna be a big show too. I'll show you the picture. Gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. When is the monster show in May? What's that? The monster show? I don't know what date it is yet. Yep. Yeah, but this is crazy. And they posting all the cars that they're putting in. Let me show you. Let me see. Let's see. My car was the first one. The first one added this year. Crazy. Let's see, can I find it? Yeah, here we go. I'll show it to you in a minute. Crazy. They got all the cars that's gonna be in here. Oh, my car was the first. I got the notoriety being the first car that got accepted for the 25 show. They got the first Italian. It was a Maserati. And then the second entry is a, I don't even know, but here's the first entry right here, guys. Y'all see it? What is that? What's that say? Whose car is that? Man, come on. Y'all know how I do, man. There you go. Our first entry for the 2026 show. Yours truly, Old Girl. Come on, man. I don't play. Y'all know how I do. That's going to be a big show. You got to send them a picture of your car and all that stuff. Yep, that's the first car. The second car is, I think, let me see, what is this? The second car, oh my goodness, I didn't even know what that was. The second car is a 1997 Mitsubishi Lagoon VR4. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's what it says. Wow. That it's a wagon too. Dang, it's like a Galant in the front. The front end is like a Galant. That's crazy, man. It's a JDM imported from Japan. It's right-hand drive. I can't wait to see that. Y'all gonna get a kick out of that because I ain't never seen one of them before. And it's saying that it's the second entry in the show. Wow. It's got a Mitsubishi Galant front end like the car I had, but it's a wagon. Look. Look. There it is right there. That's crazy. I can't wait to see that. That's the second entry in the show. But I got the first entry, guys. Father's Day show on Father's Day. Back at the Oak Brook Mall. Car gonna be in there again for my third straight year. Got that coming up. I got this show coming up. Glenwood, the Glenwood Import Show. I got that show coming up. We got Tuna Galleria in less than 3 weeks. Come on now. Show season just started, man. Oof. Putting my car in as many shows as I can get them in. Exclusive shows. Y'all know what's up. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to be in McCormick Place, but guess what, guys? If I never do it, ain't no skin off my nose. That's prestigious when you in the Chicago Auto Show. For real. But guess what? I ain't gonna worry about it. Because I get mine. Y'all know I get mine, so it don't matter. It does not matter. So an old girl get plenty of love, man. Everywhere I take her. You know, so. Yeah, today I got dolled up a little bit, guys. You know, as far as, you know, some of the collection. Y'all see that? I had that on. See those? Yeah. See those? Had those, got those on. I got the watch on with the tennis bracelet, princess cut. Come on, you know, I had my old girl pendant on, you know, with my diamond chain. You know, I had a few little trinkets on today, you know. Yeah. Had to get, you know, break the jewelry out the safe a little bit for the day, you know. So, hey, every once in a while, splurge a little bit, throw a little jewelry on, you know, have fun. So, yep. It was a good day. Just helping out, man. You know, you help out where you can. Get in where you fit in, man. I got rid of some of I had like 10 any day tickets. So IS came and got 2. I gave him 2. Then I gave out 4 of them today while I was at the auto show. So, Bay Sport Group, what up? So, I still got 1 left. IS supposed to hang out with me tomorrow. So, we'll see. I told him, only way you get the ticket if you come hang out with me. I don't know if he gonna come or not, but that'd be good for him to shoot some stuff. So it was good, man. It was my 3rd day there. I got 1 more day, so I make 4 days out of the you know, time. But like I say, man, when Hans, the actor, signed my buddy's car, man, that was crazy, man. Yeah, I'll check that video. So I made this a short video. I put it on Facebook. I put it on Instagram. I put it on YouTube and I put it on TikTok. Put it on all my platforms, man. Instagram it did the best though, but it's okay, you know. But he was there last Saturday and Sunday. And actually he was at the All-Star game uh this weekend in LA promoting the movie. That's crazy. That dude be getting around, man. So yeah. I can't wait to see it. The Drifter movie, that's the name of it. He making his own movie. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. They had the Hoonigan there though. I saw it, but I ain't I didn't I just did guys, you know me, I do my stuff the way I want to do it. And if it don't get no views, who gives a you know what? But it don't matter. So but the Gasoline Alley was a good spot. The low riders got a lot of they got a lot of recognition for the low riders, and then they had the JDM section. You know, they had a um, Datsun in there, Celica, right hand drive, um, uh, Supra. It was a bunch of stuff in there, and then Rex had his little booth. But yeah, so but like I said, it was fun. They had a lot of stuff. I walked around. The new Dodgers are okay. They got the little V6 twin turbo 550 horsepower. They went back to naturally natural engines, internal combustion engines. So they trying to get it with that. They had the electric one there, but then they had the Scat Pack and then the other one. So oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Cause y'all know I'm right in there. So BMW was the only automaker that was there. Only one. No Benz, no Audi, no Porsche, no what else? What else? You know, all the all the big dealers, all the big companies don't come no more, man. It's a lot of work for them to get them cars and stuff. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's why uh, Gasoline Alley was such a big hit. And not really, but they added some spice with all the rest of the stuff. Man, but the thing about it, all the supercars, guys, the supercars, we was talking about this at the show. Supercars are for rich people. Anybody can buy one, but buying it is just half of it. Paying for it is half of it. Maintenance. Maintenance on a supercar is ridiculous. For real. McLarens and Lambos and Porsches and all that. Man, an oil change $3, $4, $5,000. Man, the average person can't afford that. I would never buy a supercar like that, even if I had the money. Because the maintenance will kill you. And then people that buy them cars don't drive them cars. They don't enjoy them. TD, you crazy. Yep. Public press, you do. But, 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 half the owners are buttholes. Come on now. You know. Like I'm gonna tell you, Jim is the guy that owned the LFA. He got 5 other cars. He has a Porsche Panamera, executive turbo. He has a custom Ferrari that was a SEMA build. And you're not supposed to customize Ferraris. They'll blacklist your butt. But he didn't buy it from the dealer. He bought it new. He's such a cool dude. He's 62 years old. He got his own business. So he got, like he said, he got 5 cars. Those just the 3 that he told me about. Showed me pictures of. Dude was so cool, it was crazy, man. And he had a Rolex on him. So you know, Like my daddy always told me, you can judge a man by the timepiece he got on. You know, me and him was talking about that. He's so chill, man. But a lot of people that got cars are, they ain't chill, man. They not. He opened the door and let me do the real. I clamped. Y'all see it. I shot it before in an earlier video, but it wasn't open. So I got in the car and everything. Let y'all see the inside. But a lot of people don't do that, man. A lot of people don't do that. They don't want you to, mess with their car, whatever. But I've met some real cool people. I'm gonna tell you, I'll say like this: 85% of the car owners that I met are cool. You know what I'm saying? They cool, and 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 the rest of them crazy. They ain't cool, man. They not cool at all. But Jack, you gotta take it the way it comes, man. Everybody, like I said, everybody like old cars, man. The young kids, crazy, man. They was all over the JDM section, man. They had a Del Sol in there. They had my buddy that built that Datsun with the LS swap. They had a Civic in there. They had a they had a right hand drive Supra. They had two of them in there. Them the cars that the young kids like. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I swear to God, 10 different people asked me where old girl was at. They asked me why old girl wasn't in there. And I said, because old girl wasn't invited. And like I said, if I had a got an invite, she'd have been there. But you know what? I ain't worried about it. And I probably would have had to get her transported, which would have been crazy for y'all because the weather was kind of bad when they put the cars in. So, I got somebody to tow for me. So, I ain't worried about it. If I ever need to get the car somewhere, you know, I know I got a towing company that I use. We like family, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried if I ever need it. But you know me, I like to drive my car to stuff. I don't like I don't like that. Oh, by the way, guys, FYI, I got my sticker for I went to the emission place, got my waiver, and it's so funny, man. Remember I told you guys when you get that, you can only put 3,500 miles a year, which is 8,000 miles in 2 years, right? Hey, I want y'all to guess how many miles I put on old girl in the last 2 years. Just type in the comment section. You only allow 3,500 a year, which is 8,000 miles in 2 years. Why don't drop in the comment section and let me know how many miles you think I put on old girl in 2 years. I'm gonna see who get close to it. I'm gonna see who get close to it. Ha! Heck no! Heck no! When I took the waiver out, the car had 203,000 miles on it and 24. This is 26 because you got to get it every 2 years. How many miles you think I put on my car? Somebody got one. Somebody got one of those. Those are rare. Y'all type in. Y'all way off, man. Y'all way off. Let's see. Uh, Close, Red. You close. You real close. You knocking on the door. Little less than that. And they still gave me my doggone thing too. I don't care. I told them, told the dude, I'm gonna drive my car. You right at the door, just a little bit less than that. They say you only allowed 8,000. A little bit more than that. What's the next number after that? What's the next number after 10? Red was close though. I put 11,000 miles on my car in 2 years. 2 summers. It only gets driven in good weather. That's a lot of miles, guys. Because y'all know I roll. I go everywhere. I put 11,000. There you go, Red. I put 11,000 miles on old girl in 2 years. 2 summers. That's it. And you only allow 8. So I went 3 over. They ain't even mess with me. I told them I don't care. I'm going to drive my car. I don't care. Old girl right now has 214,000 miles on the odometer, on the car. And I'm coming up on, let me see. I'll tell you exactly how many miles I got. I got my calculator right here. Let me see. Whoa. Hold on. I'm finna tell you. I got 82,000 miles on the engine. I got original engine rebuilt in 2010. So I got 82,000 miles on the original motor, but it got rebuilt. So the car has 214,000 on it, the car itself, and 82,000 on the rebuild. That's why I can drive it to Dallas, Texas, and back, and Memphis and back, and Columbus, Ohio, and back, and anywhere I want to go. I don't have to, TD. I got the waiver, bro. That's over with. I ain't doing that no more. 2 years ago, I took out the first waiver on old girl. One of the young dude told me, man, you ain't see. Indiana is stupid, guys. Indiana is one of the most backward states in the country. Indiana goes back to 1976 for emissions, guys. So if you buy 75 and less, you fine. You buy 76, anything and up, you still got to get emissions on it. Big Joe that's in here, he just had a problem getting his. Until 2024, old girl always passed. But I had some converter problems. So it wouldn't pass. They put it on the treadmill and do it, right? So it's a guy that I know, young kid, him and his dad got 4 Trans Ams. So he told me, Catfish, you got Haggerty, right? I said, yeah. And like I say, information flowing all the time. You learn something new every day. He said, man, you ain't got to go through that mess no more. He said, I got a 79 Trans Am, man, and I modified it. And guess what? He said, I told me how to do it. You take your whole policy to the emission place, and they give you a waiver. Now, this is my second year. My second time doing it. I did it in 24, and now I'm doing it in 26. All I do, but you got to take the car with you. So, like I said, when I did it 2 years ago, old girl was sitting at 203,000. Now she at 214. So that's 11,000 miles. But they say you can only put 3,500 a year. I told them I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm gonna drive my car. And so, but they still gave it to me. So I got All I gotta do is go get it. Yep. I'm good for 2 more years. Coming up on 20 years of ownership, guys. Second owner. Car, man, the car is freaking amazing. All the little stuff I went through last summer with it, finally uh some of the original parts started breaking. But I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna drive the snot out of it again this summer. I'm gonna take it everywhere. Anywhere I want to go, I'm driving it. I don't know. They've been saying, Joe, they've been saying that for 5 years that they're going to stop it. But only certain counties in Indiana got it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I ain't worried about it because as long as I got my sticker on there, I ain't worried about nothing. I had converter problems, guys. I had MagnaFlow. They say they make a good converter. They make a garbage high performance converter. I went through, guys, it's supposed to be a 5-year warranty on it. I went through that converter in a year and a half. I had to get another one. And my buddies at One Stop took care of that for me. When you do that, you got to have somebody vouch for you. Yeah. So they sent me a new one, brand new. Went through that one too. It's still on the car. I would never straight pipe a car because converters are on cars for a reason. All these young kids that I'm taking the converters off their car, they damage and they don't know what they doing. That's crazy. Anything that's supposed to be on your car, you leave it on there. You don't modify it. And it's getting worse, that all these law agencies trying to, do this, that, and blah, blah, all that. I ain't got time for that. Look under my car, you see that converter sitting under there. Ain't nothing in it, but it's still there. But I'm just saying, but like I got a way out, and I told Joe about how to do it too. But his car passed, so he got a 76 Deuce, big and long boat. That boy's so pretty. But like I said, anybody that live in Indiana, if you got Haggerty insurance, you can bypass it. And like I said, I don't know how true they are about the mileage because I sure went over mine and don't give a darn. And guess what? Might go over it again for the next 2 years. Because anytime I want to jump in that car and get on the highway, I would jump in old girl and get on the highway. And I mean, it's amazing that a almost 34-year-old car, I can get in it and drive it to Florida tomorrow and I ain't going to worry about having a problem. That's crazy. But that's just an old car, and that's the way they was built back then. All the little stuff that actually broke on my car was stuff that just wore out, that was 30 plus years old, that had never been changed. I know, Joe. I know. And guys, let me tell you, people were circumvented for about 3 or 4 years. What they would do, they would go to a county that don't have emissions, right? Get a P.O. box. Oh, that's Illinois. Illinois is totally different than Indiana, man. Illinois is a totally different animal, man. But they would get a post office box and register their car there. But Indiana cut on to that. They cut that out. Plus, whose ever name was on that post office box, name better be on the paperwork to that car. Yeah, they stopped that. They nipped that in the bud real quick, But, I mean, it's always a way out. I saw like I be at these car shows and little dude just told me, he said, man, Catfish, you ain't got to go through that mess no more. Good, hey, great information. And so 2 years, this is my second time doing it. I did it in 24, and I just did it last week. I took the car. I grabbed the car because it was nice out. I took the car up there. I ain't even had to get in the line for the missions. I went to the side, went to the office, told I was registering my antique, and I gave her the paperwork for the insurance, and she came back in 5 minutes with my paper. Done. Didn't take that 5 minutes. Got it. Went on back to the house. So whenever my stickers ain't due till April, but I always do them early. Only one that didn't pass was Beauty, my O2 Infinity, and it said because some of the monitors weren't ready. Everything else was cool. No check engine lights on or nothing. But it said my catalytic converter monitor wasn't ready. So I know what to do for that. Jump on the highway, drive that sucker about an hour and a half, heat that thing up, then go back. So I do that at the end of the month so I can get all three of my vehicles ready. Because I don't like scuffling at the last minute trying to get it, you know. But they should, when cars get so old, they shouldn't even have to get emission tested. No. What kind of plate you got on it? It goes by what kind of plate you got, TD. I got personalized plates. I got I got personalized plates on Old Girl and Beauty. And I got a 2-digit number plate on the rental. So it costs like I think $55 extra for each plate than it would be. Yeah, I got a 2-digit plate. Two number plate. Mm-hmm. Had that since oof, almost 20 years. Mm-hmm. I got a 51 and 52. And I gave Junior one of them for his BMW. I think I gave him 52 because I got 51. I got those plates when I was 51 years old, and I'm 70 now. So do the math. Almost 20 years I had them plates, same plates. Yeah. So it's rare to see a car with a two digit number plate. It's usually more than that. But we got them. Been had them for a minute. I guess they gonna stay here forever. You know. And in Indiana, they used to have to renew your personalized plate every year, once a year. You don't have to now. Once you get it, it's yours forever. So nobody in the state of Indiana can get my benzo, and nobody in the state of Indiana can get our detail because those belong to me. And once you get them, they're yours forever. So, and like I say, the 2-digit number that's on the rental 2.0, can't nobody get that either. They tried to take them at the license bureau. I told y'all this before. I went to get my plates, and they said it was only one of them. I said, well, y'all better go back in the computer and do something because I ordered both of them at the same time, 51 and 52. So you can't give me one without the other one. So they told me to wait a week. I could maybe somebody at the DMV stole one or something, whatever. They gave me my 2 plates. I said, y'all can't do that because I got paperwork. I got paperwork for the plates. So you got to give them to me. But you know how people try to circumvent stuff or whatever. But I still got them. Been had them for almost 20 years. So, but you know. But now Indiana got the black plates, guys. Like the Sox plates in Illinois. Indiana was one of the last states to get a black plate. Now everybody putting them on everything. They only look good on some cars. I ain't changing mine on the rental. I could because the car is gray. Black plate would look okay, but I'm not changing. I'm putting one on Beauty, my black Infinity. Now I am gonna do that. It's black with white letters. It's gonna say I detail. That's gonna look good. But the rest of them, I ain't changing nothing. I'm leaving them just the way they are. And it's like I say, it's an extra. I think I don't know, $50 a year for that. I ain't putting one on. I'm not gonna put a black plate on that car right there. That would look stupid. No. So I'm leaving the plate that's on there. The color and everything I like. It goes with Old Girl. So yep. But I'm not change. I was gonna change the plate, guys. What y'all think? What y'all think? I got my benzo on the plate now, which that's been on there for long time. I was thinking about changing the plate to Old Girl, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is because I like that plate. I could change it unless somebody else in the state got it. Because when you get a personalized plate, you have to have them check and see does anybody have it before you know, can get it. But I doubt it. I think I ain't gonna change it because I had my benzo on the plate so long. So I don't think I'm gonna change it. What y'all think? Should I change it or no? What y'all think I should do? And what I mean, but then everybody be trying to figure out what is that. So everybody knows it's a Benz, and you know my benzo is hood slang for my Mercedes. La Benzo? Nah. Somebody might have that already. I like my plate. I like my plate. But if I could keep it, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it red. It's been on there forever. You know, I think I'm gonna keep it. But see, a lot of people think I spell old O-L-D. I don't. It's O-L-E. Old girl. Not old girl. It's old girl. O-L-E. Old girl. So, yeah. See? See? You see it right there? My custom pendant with my collar. Yes, sir. Yep. But it's all good. It's all good, man. And we was talking about that today, man. I be having fun. It's so much stuff coming up this summer. Some show like the show I showed you. That is a huge show. And they say that show fill up so fast. So when it came on Facebook, I immediately submitted my card. And I was, like I said, I got the notoriety of being the first car accepted for the 2026 show. Crazy, man. Like I say, God work in mysterious ways. Still got the Father's Day show coming up, like I mentioned earlier. We got Tuna Galleria coming up in 3 weeks. That's gonna be a movie too. I love that show. That's one of my favorite shows, man, because everybody had their cars up in there. It's an all-day show, man. It's crazy, man. Then you got the World of Wheels downstairs. So y'all will get a video from both. Y'all know at the Tuna Galleria, I do the video the morning of the show with nobody in there. No music, no nothing, just the cars. Get my little 35-minute video in and get it out of the way. Oh, black plates are ugly? They look good on a black car. A black car with black plates look good. Some white cars with black plates look good. But I saw a blue car today. I saw a blue car today with black plates. It didn't look good. I don't know. Now that I don't know. It might be a way. Why don't you Google Tuna Galleria 2026 and see? It probably is. If they got it for the auto show, they probably got it for that too. Because like I say, I put mine in on a goof, guys, and got in. I'm going to do it again next year. See, can I get one again, man? But it don't matter because I got dealerships. I get tickets anyway. I get free tickets anyway. So if I do it, but the press pass is crazy because it gets you in places that you couldn't get in, especially on media day when nobody's there, just the media. Just how many, it was a blessing to get it. And like I said, I put it in under my business name. I put it in under G&G Master Detailers. So I got it. I didn't put it in under my YouTube. So I did on a goof and got in. But, I've never had a problem getting in the auto show anyway. Because I go to too many dealerships and film. I got 5 or 6 of them. And I always get plenty of tickets. I blessed a couple today at the show with some tickets. Old black plate. You don't like the black places, Joe? Everybody got them. Illinois got the Sox plate. It got socks on it. See, these just say Indiana at the top and then whatever you want. See, if you already got a personalized plate, I could switch to a black plate if I wanted to with the same thing I got on all my cars. I could switch to a black plate with the 2-digit number because I already have it, but I'm not. Even though dark gray, black plate, look all right, but I'm not gonna do it. I like the color combination, the way my plate looks now. Same thing on old girls, so I'm not messing with that. But I'm definitely gonna put one on my black truck. Hey, Lawsuit, what up, man? I see you been busy with CJ. The great, yeah, but see, only thing in Illinois you can customize a vintage plate. You can't do it in Indiana. See, that's why I didn't put vintage plates on my car. And it doesn't in Indiana. It doesn't matter whether you got a personalized plate or vintage plate. They good for 4 years. I was good for 2. I was good for 2. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Illinois is totally different than Indiana. Illinois go to 96. Most states go to 96 because that's when the OBD1 came in 1996. That was the first year. That's why Illinois, if you get a 96, you got to get it emission tested. If you get a 95 and back, you don't have to. But it's a damn shame Indiana is 76, bro. That's stupid. So you better not buy nothing a 75 or better old school, like I said, unless you get if you get Haggerty insurance or you got any kind of collector's insurance, then you can circumvent it and just take it and get your sticker. But nah. It's all good though, You got to do whatever you got to do, man. And, I find out information about stuff every day. Every time I go to some kind of car event, I find out something about this or that I didn't know. And like me, if I got information or something, I'm going to tell the next person. I'm going to pass it on. Just like people pass it up on to me, I'm going to try to, bless somebody else with information, man. Because information ain't no good if you keep it to yourself, It ain't no good if you keep it to yourself. You got to bless somebody with it. And like I said earlier, I blessed a couple today with 4 free tickets. I had 5 of them in my pocket. And I pulled people to the side, and they thought it was a scam, man. Them other people, yeah. But it's okay. Brothers recognize real stuff, man. And it's so funny, man. I went in front of them, right? Right? I stood right there while they scanned the 4 tickets. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, man. And just so funny, the guy asked me, what do you want for him? I said, man, why would I charge you for something that I got for free? Why? I said, come on, man, make that make sense to me. I said, I wouldn't do that. I ain't losing my blessing over some crap. And he said, wow. I said, man, God blessed me to get him, so I'm blessing you and your family. Because it was more today. It was 25 today. It's 20 during the week. So I saved him $50. I said, no, I wouldn't do that. No. But them other people I asked, they looked at me like, oh, that's all right. We're going to buy them. I said, okay, no problem. Think it was a scam. It wasn't no scam, bro. But you know what? Hey, like I always say, guys, to get a blessing, you first got to be a blessing. So he even told me, man, you was a blessing for me and my family today. I said, hey, man, I've tried to be. Fly Roy, what's up, my brother? I try to be, man, every day. If I could bless somebody every day with something, I would. For real, for real. Well, can't keep stuff to yourself, man. But I did it on the low, on the side, but I approached some other people, and they looked at me like, and you know why. Y'all already know why. I don't even have to elaborate on here, but it's okay. God still made a way for me to bless somebody, but it's cool. But here's what it is. I gave IS two tickets too, free. My boy. I get tickets for stuff, especially auto show, every year. I get 10 or more every year. Every year. I get a bunch of them. And I just bless people with them. I can't do nothing with them. I take like 4 for myself because I used to go to auto show. Last year I went 4 times. I'm going 4 times this year. But this year I got that. So I ain't need no ticket. But, you know. Look at IS. I got IS inside the booth. He got inside the barriers and shot his little videos and stuff. You know, hey man, if I know you, I'm gonna make a way for you to do some stuff. And you know, TD already know that. A lot of people know that. But then you know, hey, that's what I do. You know, if y'all notice, if y'all watch the video, the first video from Media Day, I was or the second video, I was inside. No, the second video when I was inside the supercar gallery, you heard one of my supporters outside say, "Hey, Catfish, what up?" I said, "I'm working, bro." You know, but I was inside. Everybody else was outside. So guys. You know me. When it come to different stuff, you know, I'm gonna get in where I fit in. You know, and if I can bring somebody with me, you know, just like Rex, when I went to when Steve Hamilton unveiled the Hennessy, Rex was there, right? Guess who got in 5 minutes before everybody with me? Steve, I was in there. I was inside the building 5 minutes before everybody else got in, and Rex was right there with me. He was hanging out. I said, "Come on." Came right with me. We got in 5 minutes, but I went in with Steve and Tommy. He talks about that all the time. He said, "Man, Catfish, you know people. Hey, got him in. Come on. If you good, if you cool with me, I got you. You know, I got you." But that's anybody. If you cool with me, man. If I can do something extraordinary and you right there, you're gonna be extraordinarily blessed too. That's all I gotta say. You know, but Rex such a good dude, though, man. He got sick Friday, so he missed Friday and Saturday. So, like I said, I went early today, hung out, helped his mom with the space, you know. But like I said, the RWB guys were there too, so they came later because like I said, I got there at 10:30. Opened at 10. I pulled up, parked at 10:30. So I was there all day, just having fun, just kicking it, you know, talking to people and you know other stuff, man. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Like doing what I do, man. It's keeping me young, guys. This YouTube stuff keep me young, man. Cause you know most guys retire, man. They don't do nothing, man, and then they start deteriorating. I stay busy, man. Always going somewhere. Always going somewhere, shooting something. And like I say, man, LFA, second time in my life. Two. Those cars are unicorns. We was talking about that today. Those cars are unicorns because people that got them do not bring them out. They don't. I mean, would you, if you had $1 million car, would you bring it out a lot? Nope. I mean, only person I know that beats his cars, he don't beat them, but he drives all his cars, is Steve Hamilton. He drive all of them suckers. And when they break, he get them fixed. But that's how you supposed to do. You supposed to drive your car. You ain't supposed to let the car sit in the garage. It's bad for the car, man. And like I say, y'all know me. Anytime from, we'll say, November to March, if the weather get nice, old girl's coming out the garage. Y'all know it, because I can't let that car sit that long, 3 or 4 or 5 months without driving it. And I done drove it four times a week for 6 months. The whole summer, I'm in that car. If it's raining, I ain't driving it. If I get caught in the rain, that's different. I know. There you go. We was talking about that today, too. I just talked about it earlier. Maintenance, guys, maintenance on a supercar is crazy. It's crazy. You gotta do maintenance on them cars, man. Oil change on a McLaren, $500-$600. What? Yeah. A Ferrari, same thing. I mean, they nice cars, but nope. I don't want nothing like that. The oil change on old girl is free. The oil change on the rental is free. The oil change on beauty is free. Because I got a sponsorship. Yep. I got a sponsorship, guys. But I bet you if I had a doggone, I don't know, one of them supercars, I bet you wouldn't be free. It might be. I still got a sponsorship, but you know, one-stop muffler and brake take care of me. And I always say this every live. If y'all in the north, if y'all in the Chicagoland area, hey man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm lazy. I ain't doing Nathan. I don't even change brake pads, guys. Heck, no, I don't do nothing. Nope. I change a bulb or two, or something like that, but I ain't doing none of that, man. You can go on YouTube and learn how to do it, but if I had to do something, which I have in the past, I'll go on YouTube and look it up and do it. But I got a sponsor. I got a garage to sponsor my channel. Why should I work hard? I don't have to. I don't. But like I said, if you're in the Chicagoland area, man, you need some mechanical work done. You need a custom exhaust. Hit up One Stop Muffler and Brake. The number is area code 219-398-6767. As for Emery or Tom, I'm telling you, man, that man, Tom, he one of the baddest custom exhaust people in the 4-state area. He got people coming from Michigan, from Wisconsin to get their exhaust done. Yeah, he a bad man. Got the pipe bender in there. And that y'all remember when he did my exhaust on old girl? Y'all remember? I was up under there when he changed the converter and all that. Y'all remember when the converter got clogged up? Y'all did a video. That exhaust sounds so good. It don't sound like my car is a 6-cylinder. Everybody think my car is a V8, but it ain't. Because the exhaust sounds that good. And it still got a converter on it. Like I said, I would never straight pipe a car. I would never take off something that's meant to be on the car. I would never do that. Because the converter's supposed to be on there. It's supposed to be on there. But, that's just me. Because some cars sound hideous, man. Y'all know that yourself. If you put the wrong exhaust on your car going to sound like crap. Come on now. Y'all know. Y'all been there. Some people have been there, But I recommended so many people to go to Tom and get their exhaust done. Or go and get their exhaust probably taken care of from when somebody else, when somebody else did it. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that's a blessing for me to, have them, work on all my cars. And I've been with them before YouTube. I'm going to them way before I started YouTube. So, but like I said, being sponsored, I get my own oil and filter. They just put it up in the air, change it, send me on my way, which is cool. I got full synthetic and everything. 10W30, guys. All these different weights and stuff, because most cars use 5W30. That oil too thin, man. I don't like that little lightweight oil, man. So I put 10W30 in all 3 of my cars. Full synthetic. Yep. All 3 of them get full synthetic. And all and all three of them get premium gas. Hey, that's titanium, whatever. I mean, I ain't thinking, man, ain't nobody thinking about that, man. I don't drive my car in the winter anyway, so you ain't got to worry about that. I mean, it's other ways you can go though. You know, there's other ways I mean, that's Fluid Motor Union. I love OJ to death. He a bad man, but that's for them people that got this sport. I would never pay $10,000 for exhaust. No sir. But hey, it is what it is. He a hell of a mechanic, but not me. Gotta be costly fishing, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how much my exhaust cost, but it's custom made. Been on my car for a minute now. My car sounds so. If y'all ever around and hear my car, yeah, everybody think it's a V8 in it, but it ain't. It's a 3-liter straight six in it. And there you go. We was talking about that today. I mentioned it earlier. We was talking about that today. All these supercars are for the people that got a lot of money, because the maintenance on them will kill you. Anybody can go buy one. Do the maintenance on it. It's a guy, I'm going to tell you, it's a guy, young man on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram. He showing people how to do different stuff on high-end cars. Like Mercedes, they want, to do a brake job on like a 63, they want like $8,000, $5, $6, $7, $8,000. He'll show you how to do it, for 1,000 or 500. Yep, that's good stuff, But like I said, I ain't got them problems. Even if I came into a whole lot, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Real talk. If I hit the lottery, I wouldn't buy a supercar because you can't drive nowhere. The road's so damn bad. I would still be catfishing. I would get my Corvette though, which I'm gonna get that anyway whenever the time is right. But other than that, ain't nothing I want. Ain't nothing I want. Nah, that's a diesel though. Diesel is different. Public press. Diesel is different than a gas car. I ain't taking whatever my car, whatever was on it when it was built in 1992 is still on it. Everything, even the converter. I'd have changed the converter, but I ain't taking nothing off. Everybody, like I said, these guys straight piping new cars. You don't do that. It's crazy. All that stuff is on there for a reason. But people do what they want to do. Everybody want their car to be obnoxious, man. I don't like obnoxiously loud cars. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you ride in my car with me, you wouldn't even know there's exhaust on it. You can't even hear it. You can hear it, but you can't hear it. It don't drown out the inside of the car. Some guys, guys and gals in there, everybody know some cars you hear got exhaust that just sound hideous because they got the wrong exhaust put on their car. The thing about it, if you got a 6-cylinder car, a 6-cylinder V6 sounds different than a straight 6. Tell them young kids that. A V6 sounds. I got an exhaust on my Infinity truck too. Tom did that one too. Same muffler and everything, but if you put the cars side by side, they sound totally different. My Mercedes is a 3-liter straight 6, right? 220 horsepower. My Infinity is a 3.5 V6 with the same exhaust, everything. Same pipe, same muffler. It sounds, if you put them side by side, they sound totally different. But you got to get the right exhaust for your car. If you don't, car gonna sound stupid. But can't tell these young kids nothing, man. Can't tell them nothing. They do whatever they want to do. And I preach to these young kids all the time. The more modifications you make to your car, the less reliable it becomes. They don't understand that. That's facts. Especially if you're trying to go the cheap way. Now, if you go to a reputable shop and get modifications done, yes, your car will be fine. But if you trying to throw stuff at it yourself and save a dime, man, please. It'd be the worst mistake you ever make. But, you know, to each his own. Everybody gonna do what they want to do. Like I say, you can't tell a lot of times you can't tell these kids nothing because they think they know more than you. But like I say, man, you know me. I just tell them stuff and keep it moving. You know, but like I say, man, I had a fun week so far, and I'll be going back tomorrow for the rollout. Ooh. It's old, man. It's an old too. Don't nobody want that truck. I got a good alarm system on that bad boy. Nobody want that truck, man. It's a QX4. Nobody want that. I ain't never had a problem. I ain't never had a car stolen in my life. Nope. I've been blessed. Yep. I had one of them 84 Cutlass photos. Y'all remember them back in the day? Everybody put Trues and Vogues on them. Guess what? Catfish didn't put nothing on that car. You know, I had an alarm on it, but I never put Trues and Vogues because it never would have lasted. I left the regular hubcaps with the little locks on the inside. I left the small white wall with the factory hubcaps. I was not putting Trues and Vogues on it because I know they would have came and got it. You want what truck? My truck? Man, everybody said they ain't seen one that clean in a minute. Every time I do an Instagram video, when I go wash it, people be tripping. Because you ain't going to see one that clean, man. It got 219,000 miles on it. No check engine lights, nothing. And that's the Infiniti that looked like the Pathfinder in 2002. They looked identical, except the Infiniti had more stuff. I'm going to do a video on it, guys. Clean. It got a little rust on the rockers, but other than that, nope. Still got the wide body on it like it came, running boards, everything. I had that truck since 2013. I'm the second owner. I'll never get rid of it. I'm gonna run that sucker till the wheels fall off of it. Mm-hmm. It still run good. It still run strong, man. It's in the shop right now getting the rear main seal done. The rear main seal been leaking on that truck for close to 2 years. Finally decided actually found a transmission shop to do it that wasn't trying to hit me over the head. Because I'm going to tell you, I took it to Infiniti to ask them how much. I got the seal. I got the OEM seal from Infiniti. No, the real one don't roll down. That's not that one. But check it out. They want $3,000 just to change the rear main seal. I told them, y'all on crack. Have a nice day. I went to another reputable transmission shop. They wanted $1,900. I told them to have a nice day. Now I went to this other place. They gave me a little bit better price. And dude told me whenever you get ready to bring it, just bring it. But then Big Joe, that's in here, Big Joe went to this transmission place called Whitco. It's like 2 or 3 of them. And they did some work on his car, and he told me. So I went there. Dude gave me a hell of a price. So I dropped it off 2 days later. It's in the shop right now getting done. So no more leaks. No more putting oil in this sucker. So getting that fixed. That's the only thing wrong with the truck. So, and it's the original seal. Car got 219,000 miles on it. You gonna use that one? Go ahead, Ansel. But yeah, I mean, it's always around. You shop around when you getting stuff done. You know. So hey, I went there. Dude gave me a price. I ain't even argue. He gave me I ain't gonna even tell you. Gave me a hell of a price. So that was on Tuesday. I dropped it off Thursday. So call me when you get done. So I won't have to worry about that no more. So and then she be back rolling. And another thing, guys, my QX4 has it has QX56 factory chrome 18-inch rims on it. Everybody, when I took it to Infinity, everybody was asking me, how the hell did you do that? I told them, if I tell you, I gotta kill you. Yep, yep. It's a way to do everything, guys. And something my daddy always told me, I don't know if I told you this before. He always told me, you can do a car without overdoing a car. My daddy had a lot of sayings, man. He was a wise dude. But that's one I never forgot that. You see people with too much stuff on their car, man. Y'all seen it? Everybody in here done seen that. Overdone. He always told me you can do a car without overdoing a car. And like I say, old girl is done. It's nothing else I can put on the car and nothing I want to take off the car. So, I added 2 things summer before last, that the creme de la creme for old girl. I can't do nothing else. I'm not going to do nothing else. So, because it's an OG car. Certain things you put on cars and certain things you don't, But like I say, everybody got a car and they do whatever they want to do with it. So you can't tell people what to do with something they paid their money for. That's why a lot of people mad at Ferrari, because Ferrari is on some BS, some straight BS. They're on crack. How the heck you spend X amount of dollars for a Ferrari and then you modify it, then they blacklist you? That's your car. You spent your money for it. How they gonna tell you what to do with your car? They act like they still own it. Come on, man. And they'll blacklist you. That means you can't buy one from a dealership. That ain't saying that you can't buy one secondhand. See what I'm saying? But nah, I don't need nothing like that, man. Because I'm going to do whatever I want to do to any car that I own. It's mine. I spent my money on it. So, yeah. Ford GT's the same way. Y'all remember that? They say you got to keep it 5 years before you sell it. What if you want to get rid of it? Then they try to get a cease and desist or sue you. Man, that's bull. That's bull. But that's just the world we live in, man. It's crazy, man. This car stuff is crazy. Yep, some of these dealerships, man. Ferrari just blacklisted 5 of the biggest celebrities in the world. 5 of them. Go look it up. Because they did something with their car that they don't like. How you going to do that, though? You can't justify doing that when a person spends their hard-earned money on something. Once you buy it, you can go off the lot and run into a concrete barrier and tear it up. It's yours. You paid for it. But like I say, man, it's crazy. Crazy, man. It's always something. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow. So this video coming for that. I'm gonna put the LFA up probably tonight. I don't know. Maybe tonight. It's just a short. So maybe 2 weeks in a row, y'all get a Monday, Wednesday. I don't even know what I'm going to do Friday. I know the video that I shoot tomorrow will be going up Wednesday. The rollout from the 2026 Chicago Auto Show. That's going to be the title. Gonna be a long week for you, Angela? Okay. Ain't gonna be a long week for me. Guys, it's gonna be, this weather is bipolar, man. Ugh. Bipolar. Crazy, man. It was 50, it was close to 60 today. It's gonna be, it was 61 degrees today. Earlier. It's gonna be 62 degrees and sunny tomorrow. That's quick. February? What? Yep. 56 on Tuesday, 63 Wednesday, 52 Thursday. Posted what race? What race, Lefty? Yep. It's gonna be crazy, man. And then it's gonna be 42, then it's 40, 35. As long as there ain't no snow. Cause we getting close to next month when we gotta take our cars to the show, man. I'm driving my car. The results of what race? Oh, big bag talking Big Lou. Yeah, I seen some. It's on YouTube. I seen it, but I ain't watch it yet. Ooh, we got rain. Ooh, dang, 46. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I know. I saw something earlier. I did. I saw something earlier about it. I did, but you know, Big Lou don't know how to drive though. See that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. Some guys know how to race their car, and some got all that power and don't know how to drive it. For real. hmm You gotta get when you race, you gotta get practice on the track or even on the street. You gotta get practice, man, so you can know how to cut them lights and all that stuff, what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? But Back Talk been racing for a minute, so he know. Big Lou got a nice car, and everything. Nothing to take away from but the horsepower and all that. But if you ain't used to, if you ain't used to racing that car, then you ain't gonna, you ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, I seen something earlier when I was at the auto show. I saw, I saw something earlier. Prop, yeah, CJ finally got the keys uh for Lucky too. It wasn't a what? It wasn't a good race in Mexico. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's fine. I mean, ain't no big deal. Oh, dang, CJ got the police. Oh, he was at the car wash. Yeah, thumbnail, but it's all good. Yep. I'm glad he finally got that's a clean car. He said he ain't doing nothing to that car. Put some Dayton's on it, some gold Dayton's. That's all that car need. That car don't need nothing else, man. Car's gorgeous. He just got another Monte Carlo SS too. Yep, but that Monte Carlo SS he just got clean as a mug. That Grand National he just got clean as a mug. He getting his old school stable together, man. See, he raffled off the other one because he gonna build his own the way he want it. Man, hey. No, I don't think they raced at a track, Angela. I think it was in Mexico. I think it was in Mexico. Well, like I said, man, have fun with these cars, but just be safe. Just be safe. I had my contacts in today, guys, when I went to the auto show. I didn't feel like wearing my glasses. So I was walking around there looking like this today. Everybody said, "What? There's something wrong. There's something different." And then somebody say, "Oh, he ain't got his glasses on." Yeah, it was in Mexico. Every once in a while I wear my contacts, guys. But I had them on today because I hadn't worn them in a minute. So let my eyes rest. So I wore them today. Ooh, man. CJ ain't even come in and tell me I'm fired today, man. He must have forgot about his boy, but that's okay. Lawsuit always come through. Yeah, I wear my contacts sometime. I don't wear them all the time, but, you know. Yep. So, get, you know, I just, like I said, I just threw them in today. And yeah, Angela, look, your boy lined up too, see? Your boy's lined up today. You always be getting on me when I get scruffy around here. When I get scruffy, man, Angela always mess with me. But yeah, I did it this morning before I went to the show. Can't put nothing in your eyes. It's all right. Only thing bad about them in the summertime, if it's windy, gotta have sunglasses on, cause them anytime. Thanks, Angela. If you get any kind of dust in between them, you're gonna be in trouble. So if it's real windy, I won't wear mine. But like I said, I hadn't worn them about 6 months. So I put them on today. Now you don't want to get dry either, but I got mine ain't gonna get dry. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he still got it too. That was a nice car with a lot of documentation, man. That my buddy won, and he won first place and third place. So he got the car and some money. So the money he spent got circumvented. Some of it got circumvented with the way he finished. Monte Carlo Maniacs. Yep, that's who he bought the Grand Nat from. That's who CJ bought the Grand National from, and he bought the '88 Monte Carlo SS from. They got them boys clowning. They got some cars, man. They be finding them. You know, they be finding them, boy. Sheesh. They got one now that's a project car. I think he say he want 6,500 for it. It runs and drives, but it need to be redone. That's not a bad starting point, man. For 86 through 88 MC. T top two. Yeah. If you just want to put one together. But the one that he bought from the that car dealership by the house, that's one I wouldn't mess with. I think CJ gonna leave that one alone and build the one he just got. Cause the other one is so freaking clean and it got good miles on it. It got a cam, it's got the 305, but it got a mild cam, headers, exhaust, and all of that. And I would leave that one alone. Just put a nice set of rims on it and drive it. So then he just got the 88. I think that's the one that he gonna build. I don't know for sure, but that if it was me and I had those two, I would the one that's already got the cam and stuff in it. The one that sucker clean. I wouldn't even mess with that one. I put a set of rims on it and drive it. But he say he gonna engine swap I think the engine swap the 88 that he just got. So the other one, the 86 that he got, that's already has some work done to it. I don't think he gonna mess with that one either. But we'll see. You know how CJ is. CJ gonna do whatever he wanna do, and all this stuff be top notch, boy. So, Grand National, nice. So, I like those. I wouldn't mind having one of them myself. Grand Natty. Those are nice. Especially T-top one. And Monte Carlo Maniacs be finding all them cars, man. So, we'll see what he do. But he definitely said he ain't doing nothing to Lucky but putting some Daytons on it. I know somebody wanted. I know. I saw it already. That was nasty. But he don't want to go through the same thing he went through with Godzilla, man. Godzilla was a 6-month build. CJ tore that whole car apart and restarted over, man. I mean, it's always different when you buy one already done than when you do it yourself. So Godzilla gonna be a monster when it come out. They already got the motor in it. I was just at Sammy's last week. They was putting the motor in already. They hadn't started it up yet, but Junior and them was getting to work, man. Of course, when I go there to do stuff for CJ, I never film nothing. But yeah, they got the motor in the car already. Yeah, they haven't started it yet, but it's in the car, and they was buttoning up some stuff. I had to drop some stuff off, but you know me, I just take a peek and get back in. It got back in the rental and came on back on. You know what I'm saying? But they don't mess around, man. That's why they one of the premier shops for getting stuff done. And by the way, you know, for you guys that don't know, the 442 is in Milwaukee. I seen it. These eyes. PC got it. So that's coming soon too. Yeah, I know everybody waiting on that because he had that car for about 4 years. But, you know, it's coming. But Godzilla be done, I say, before Rick Ross. Because Big Lou and them did their thing, and now Sammy's doing their thing. So, that one should be ready to go. So, we'll see. But it's all good. I can't wait to see the new McLaren because I just put the first 600 LT. I finally got a chance to see that one in person. So I want to see the new one. That new one nasty. Woo. I like that one. I like that one too. And it ain't a vert, but see, just I don't care. The spec on it is crazy. So he don't care if it ain't a vert or not. So it's all good, man. It's all good. All good. Lawsuit, you still in here? See, you been putting in work, boy. Lawsuit been putting in work, guys. He gotta start vlogging some more, but he do a little vlog every now and then, man. But yep. It's gonna be a good summer. I feel it. And we had such a great summer last year, weather-wise. Because the summer before last, it rained so dang much, man. Everything got canceled. But last summer was a pretty great summer for me. Because the weather was, they got a couple of real hot days, but the weather was so nice, man. Everything, all the car shows that got, you know, scheduled went on. There wasn't too many rain dates involved, which is cool. Babe, support, you always here, man. You always in the building, man. I guess my eye in the sky is in the building too. He don't comment too much, but if any shenanigans going on, him and Lefty be the first ones to knock them out. Guys, this is one of the most chill channels as far as live stream. I think I've been on YouTube 8 years. I think we had shenanigans on this channel maybe 4 times, and half of it I ain't even see because all my moderators be on it. They be on it. And people don't come through here trolling too much, man, because they going to get knocked. Oh, there he is. There go my eye in the sky. That's what I call him, man. Y'all hardly ever see him. He don't hardly never say nothing, but guess what? Let some shenanigans go down. I don't even see it. I had to go back and replay the video, replay it after it got posted to see what the heck went on. That's what I call it. He one of my first. I got 10 people that I started with when I started my channel. I got it all written down. I know who they are. They know who they are. He one of the first ones too. Actually, Angela was one of my first 5 subscribers. Period. Angela Spencer, yeah. She was one of my first 5. I call them supporters. She was one of my first 5 people to ever support my channel. He was in the top 10. But like I say, I call him my eye in the sky because like I say, he don't comment too much, but I don't have to worry about it, man. If something go down, they get the KO right quick. Oh yeah, Lefty, you be doing your thing too, man. Sometime I'll catch them, but like I said, guys, I ain't gonna lie. I've been blessed. I think we have 4 incidents in 8 years. That's nothing. But see, thing about it, guys, everybody in here is a moderator. That means you family. Some channels have 3 or 4. I give everybody a moderator because y'all family. If y'all come in here more than 3 times in a row, or I already know you, then you in the family. So that's just the way it is. But hey, we do what we do in here. You know how we do. So, but that's my buddy right there, man. That's why I call him my eye in the sky, boy. You gotta have that, the drone, if you want to call it. Yeah, he in there. He in there. Guys, he in here every Sunday. He never. Sometimes he'll comment or something, but most of the time he just be chilling. But guess what? Him and Lefty, they be fighting over who gonna knock somebody. Gonna knock somebody out. But I'm blessed that I don't have to go through that stuff, man. Every once in a while, somebody will come through here with some shenanigans. But I got the power to really put the KO, put the uppercut on them. So but it is what it is. We blessed in here, man. We don't have that problem. We haven't had it in a while, man. But then we had a couple of times that I knocked somebody out that I shouldn't have, and I think Lefty knocked somebody out that they shouldn't have. But we always get it straightened out. So, but it's good to have your people behind you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we just come in here every Sunday, talk about some every doggone thing. And guys, I'm also, once summertime get here, I'm gonna go back to my catfish's detailing tips of the week. I gotta do that and give y'all some, like I used to do, show y'all some products and tell y'all, yeah, because y'all always like that. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, going back to that. So y'all can see some of the stuff that I use and whatever. Because y'all know if I tell you to use it, it's on and popping. Y'all know that. Because like I said, I've been detailing a long time, my whole life almost. So, so I might think I'm going to add that segment back in. You sound like Flyroy now, Angela. You sound just like Flyroy say he got a pen and paper. He going to take notes. Flyboy up and coming detailer too, man. They do tough. It's a lot of them out here, man. I be following some of the guys on Instagram that's detailed. It's a young lady on Instagram. She's a bad person, boy. Whew. She be doing some cars, and it's another young brother. I'm gonna find out they Instagrams and write it down. They killing it, killing it. Yep. And like I say, this summer I got some stuff. You know what? I don't usually do a detailing video, but I might give y'all a before and after and the walk around. But I might do one or two just to see. You know what I'm saying? But that's coming, summertime. You know, guys. You don't know. I only detail when I feel like it. I don't have to. If I don't, ain't no lights gonna get cut off or nothing. So I'm good. But I mean, I enjoy it. Doing different stuff. But just like when I got the. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. In the next month and a half, this is February. I say by the end of March or the 1st of April, I'm going to bring y'all the final video on the rental 2.0 because the car has been done. The weather was so bad that I couldn't, get out and film the final video. So I'm going to do that soon. So y'all will get a chance. I'm going to walk y'all through everything that I did, the money, how much money I spent besides what I got the car for. And it was all just maintenance. It was no major stuff that had to get fixed. It was basically all maintenance things. And it added up because the person that had the car before me did no maintenance. And I got the car with 89,000, well, 88 and some change. Let's say 89,000. And all the maintenance was supposed to have been done to that car at 40,000. So I had to play catch up, which wasn't bad. But I still want to give y'all the final walk around video. So I'm going to try to get it done before April, the middle of April. So I'll let y'all know after I shoot it to be looking for it. Because I like that little Volkswagen Jetta, man. That thing nice. And it flies too. When you gotta go, you can go. It's a good car. It should last me a long time. If it lasts me as long as that Mitsubishi did, I'll be happy. I was trying to find another Galant new body style, but they want too much money, man. Them cars, good cars, they wanted more than I wanted to spend. So this Jetta dropped in my lap for half of what it was worth. So when you get something like that, one on a car too. When you get something like that, man, you gotta pull a trigger. So I knew going in that I was gonna have to do a lot of catching up on the maintenance, but it's all caught up. Now car's done. So yeah. So that video is coming. I'm gonna try to get it done maybe by the end of March. Because I got my little spots that I go to. I'm going to give y'all a walk around. I'm going to show you physically how much I spent on everything. It wasn't bad. Volkswagen did some of it. Tom did some of it. But Volkswagen taxing, man. They won't. I ain't going to get into it. But, most dealerships, $200 an hour now. 210, 250. Like Ferrari and all them, they up there. They want, 1 hour, $250 an hour. So, but like I said, the car run good, man. It looked good. I did my little touches to it. I still got the rims to put on it, which I probably won't put them on until spring. Because, I don't want the salt to get to them, but they factory Volkswagen rims, just a different style than what I got on. And they are size bigger. It's got 16s on it. I'm going to a 17-inch rim. You'll see it with different style, So, I mean, that car is the daily. It's not a show car. It's none of that. It's just a point A to point B car, everyday driver. And y'all know Beauty is my detailing vehicle. So, I dry that basically when I'm going to detail something. But it's coming. That video coming too, man. So let me get up out of here, man. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in on Sunday to holler at your boy. And like I always say, salute to my veterans, cause without you guys, freedom ain't free. And I always say, if you can, pass it on. If you get a chance, like I did today with them tickets, passed it on. Somebody gave to me, I bless somebody else. I got a blessing. I did. I blessed somebody else. Thanks, Angela. Yeah, like I said, if you got a beef with somebody, if it's feasible to squash it, squash it. If not, then just leave it alone, man. Because at the end of the day, he'll understand. That's the only person that you got to worry about is that man right there. So, with that being said, guys, video Wednesday. All right, Lefty. Guys, this is going to be a wild video. I'm telling you now. The rollout of that show going to be stupid. I'm telling you. It's going to be crazy. But I can't wait to shoot it, man. I really can't. Tomorrow, it's going to be a late night. All right, Angela, it's gonna be a late night tomorrow, but it's okay. I'm good. But anyway, with that being said, all right, babes. With that being said, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys next Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel. And CJ, you officially fired since you didn't come in here tonight. I'm just kidding. But anyway, guys, let me get up out of here. And just like that, this video is over. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Talk to you later. Peace.